welcome back to my channel. Today is such a fall gloomy day out. It is the perfect day to get some cleaning done around the house. So you guys know I have been doing a decluttering series and I think we are coming near the end of it. I really only have a few spaces that need some attention when it comes to decluttering, but we have done some huge areas. If you guys missed those videos, I'll link it up in the cards. I put it in a playlist. So motivating, so satisfying, but I feel like we are finally down to just a few places that really need some attention. So today we are going to be focusing on my kids' bathroom underneath the sinks. I really need to declutter in there, and then I need to do a ton of cleaning around the house. You guys know how it is when you are focusing on decluttering. That takes up so much time and energy that the rest of the house just kind of goes on the back burner, and that is exactly what has happened. My house is a disaster now, so we're going to declutter and we're going to do some major cleaning. So I hope you guys are ready for it. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. I'm a stay-at-home mom to 4. So on my channel, you're going to get tons of your real life everyday messes, decluttering, organizing, laundry, pretty much anything to do with homemaking. You'll find it here on my channel. So if you like content like that, I'd love for you to subscribe and join my YouTube family. I do upload new videos every single week and I would love to have you here. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. I also end up painting Austin's bedroom wall in this video, which is super exciting. Austin had been begging me for quite some time and I just hadn't gotten around to it, so we will be doing that at the end of this video as well. But how are you guys doing? I want to check in first. How is everyone feeling? What is the vibe like today? I'm actually having an amazing day. We woke up this morning and it was a nice crisp 70 degrees outside. I actually got to sit on my back porch, watch the sunrise. It felt like a little chilly, but so good. I love this weather. It honestly just makes my soul so happy. But I hope you guys are starting off your day on an amazing note. And before we dive into today's cleaning video, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for all the amazing support on my last video. It is doing so well, and I know that's only because of you, your views, your likes, your sweet comments. You guys are the reason that my channel is growing, and I am so grateful that we get to build this community together. You guys are seriously so awesome. I love chatting with you guys and just seeing how you guys also respond back to each other. It honestly makes my heart so happy, and I just want you to know that it doesn't go unnoticed. I truly appreciate you guys, and I'm so excited that my last 2 videos have been performing so well. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. My channel has slowed down so much when it comes to new viewers, so your support on those last 2 videos means so much. It's helping my channel reach new people so we can build this community a little bit more. I have a huge goal of hopefully getting 100,000 subscriber plaque. That is legit my dream. I want to hang that plaque above my desk and just look at it every single day. It honestly would mean so much. I know I still have a long way to go, but I feel like once I hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, it is going to feel like I finally made it. I'm a real YouTuber. I have my plaque to show for it, and your guys' support means so much. So if you're not subscribed yet, I would love for you to join this community. Help me reach my goal of getting my YouTube plaque. I have been doing YouTube now for, I want to say 5, almost 6 years, and I absolutely love what I do, and I know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So the hugest thank you to you guys, and if you are new, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button, join my community. We truly do have the best one here on YouTube. You guys are freaking amazing. I just wanted to tell you guys that really quick before we get into all the cleaning. And I did listen to y'all's feedback on the last video. I was really debating on splitting that video into 2 shorter ones. I was worried that over an hour would be a little too long for you guys, but I got so much good feedback on that. You guys seem to really love the longer videos, hence why this video is almost an hour long. I am going to try my hardest to film longer cleaning videos for you guys since you seem to enjoy them. And I figure if you don't get to watch all of it in one setting, you could always come back, put it back on, watch it later, especially since I usually only upload once a week. So be on the lookout for some longer videos in the future. But as you guys can tell, we started off in my bedroom. It really needed some attention. I just had dust everywhere, clothes all over my dresser, just a mess. So we're getting my room all clean, organized before we head into the kids' bathroom and get that decluttered. and let me tell you, it felt so good. It was nasty in there. I had a bin that had, I don't even know what was in it, but it was disgusting. Everything was just covered in gooey nastiness, so it felt really good to finally tackle their bathroom. And in case you're wondering what I'm cleaning my mirror with, that is the Sprayway glass cleaner. I love this stuff. Not only does it smell really good, but I love that it foams up so you can draw pictures on your glass whenever you're cleaning. It just makes it a little bit more fun. You guys know it's the little things in life. We have to find little things that just bring us joy and happiness, and this truly does. Whenever I clean with products that I love the smell of them, I love using them, it just makes cleaning more enjoyable. So if you're one of those people who don't really enjoy cleaning, I highly recommend find some products or some appliances, something that excites you. That way you have some little spurts of joy to look forward to while you're cleaning. Or at least that always seemed to help me get a little bit more motivated to clean. Anywho, I don't know if y'all noticed, I have a big white table set up in our bedroom over here to the left, and that is for my husband's Pokemon. He's actually selling some of them. So if you guys didn't know, my husband is a huge Pokemon collector. He collected them for quite a few years. He hasn't really been doing it as much recently, but he collected them in hopes that one day he could sell them for more money, and right now we are in need of some extra money, so he has been listing them and selling them online, and I am blown away. I really thought, okay, I'm not all about Pokemon. If you are, no offense, but I honestly was like, there's no way he is going to sell these. I just really thought it was a very like a small niche of people, and it was going to be hard to find someone to buy it. But you guys, he has been selling them so quickly. I'm shocked, but I'm also so thankful, so grateful. It is definitely going to help the family out. So he's been listing those and selling them. That's why we have the table set up. He's been taking pictures and posting them online. So yeah, for now, we have a big white table in there, in case you were wondering. But we are now heading into the kids' bathroom. As you can tell, it is a mess per usual. I mean, when is it not a mess? There's always toothpaste everywhere and the whole 9 yards. So before I even think about pulling stuff out of the cabinets, I needed to clean this bathroom because I am not about to start pulling stuff out when we have a mess around. So let's wipe everything down, get it cleaned up. I'm using my new Method cleaner. I am seriously obsessed with this Method cleaner. If you haven't smelled the eucalyptus and rosemary one, you need to go smell it. If you love pine, and you guys know I love my pine sol, that is my #1 favorite cleaner scent. When I smelled this one though, I fell in love. It screams Christmas to me. Something about it, it smells like pine, and I don't know, it has another smell to it, and it smells phenomenal, and I'm obsessed. I'm gonna have to go get some more of this spray, but definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. So we're gonna be using this to wipe down the countertops. Then we're gonna also clean the bathtub because there was dried conditioner literally everywhere in there. So we're gonna do a nice deep cleaning in the bathtub as well. I recently bought the lemon scented Sprayway and tried it out, and I do really love that one. I think it smells good, but I still kind of gravitate towards the original one. I don't know, I just love the smell of it. It is just a distinct smell where you walk into a space and you just know that is Sprayway, and I think that's why I love it so much. So I'll probably stick to the regular one, but the lemon one is really nice as something to like mix it up a little bit.
They only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend
So crazy story, like I mentioned, my husband's been selling his Pokemon. Well, over the weekend, he wanted me to meet up with the guy who was going to be buying a box from him. Typically, my husband takes care of selling his Pokemon, but this day I was going to be out and about, and so he was like, hey, can you just meet up with him and give him the box? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. So me and the girls, it was actually the same day that I went and got my Sam's Club haul, which you guys are going to see that haul here in just a few moments. But it was right before we went to Sam's Club. I went and met up with him, and we went to Norfolk, which that is kind of a little sketchy area in Virginia. It's not the best area. They do have some spots that aren't bad. But we were in downtown Norfolk, and I was meeting up with him. He was actually at a Pokemon card event or something. So we drive over there, we pull up, and you guys, I was so concerned. I was about to turn around and leave, because as I'm pulling up to the location where we were going to meet him, there was this couple outside of their vehicle, and immediately when I looked at them, I could just tell by their body language that they were fighting. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, are they okay? Like, is she okay? This guy put her in a headlock. They were in the middle of the road. They had their little kid like running out, chasing them. The man like takes the child, throws them into the car, and like closes the car door. You can see the kid like banging on the glass on the door, trying to, I'm assuming, try to get to the mom. And the mom is just standing there, and he has like his finger in her face, just like yelling at her. And I made a U-turn, and I came back around, and when I drove by, I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, they are arguing. I was about to call the police, because I was like, this is not okay, like this poor child. But thankfully, this lady pulls over. She gets out of her car. I don't know if they're related or what, but she gets out of her car and starts talking to them. I park a little bit in front of them where I can still see what's going on. Thankfully, whatever this lady said, it calmed down the situation. The guy ended up storming off, and then the girl left with her kid in the car. But y'all, I was just like, no. Like, I was not about to get out of my car and meet up with anybody. Like, that really freaked me out, and I felt so bad. And it was just one of those moments where, I looked at my girls and I was like, you know what? This is unacceptable. Like, you never let a man talk to you like that, treat you like that. Like, it really was one of those moments where you just had to explain to your girls, like, this is unacceptable. You don't put up with this. If you ever have this happen to you, you need to leave. This is not the situation to be in. So it definitely was a learning moment and very scary. I'm glad she was okay. I'm glad she got out of there. But yeah, y'all, it was crazy. But thankfully, after that situation was over with, I did end up meeting with the guy. He was really cool. He got the Pokemon, and we got out of there, and I was like, okay, let's go home after that incident. And now that he has sold so many, his goal was to make enough money to buy a new computer, because his computer broke a couple years back. It is like a really nice gaming computer, and he never wanted to replace the part because it was pretty expensive. But recently, his friends have been playing video games on the computers again, and so he's been wanting to fix his computer. But y'all, it is so expensive. So thankfully, he finally earned enough money from selling his Pokemon to get a new computer. So he is so excited. He's been spending the last few days building it. He ordered all the parts, and now he's building it, and then today he has to like program it or whatever. But he has just been so ecstatic. Highly recommend getting an electric scrub brush, especially for cleaning the bathtubs, the shower floors. It does have an extendable arm that I can add to it to help get those high up places, or if you want to clean your shower floor and not bend over, I love using it for that as well. Definitely comes in handy. I'll be sure to link the one that I'm using. But now that the bathtub is nice and clean, we're going to wipe down all of the shampoo bottles, pick up the ones that are extra, get rid of the ones that are empty, and then put it all back nice and neat. And then we can finally tackle the inside of these cabinets because they definitely needed some TLC. Going to give you guys a quick overview of what each area is looking like. It wasn't terrible, not too full, but definitely was some nastiness, some stickiness, and no organization in here. My kids kind of just throw things wherever, dig around. Aubrey usually can't find what she's looking for in here. So it's going to be really nice to get everything organized and in a home. First things first, you guys know the drill. I like to pull everything out. That way I can take inventory of what we have and really be mindful of what we need to keep and what we should get rid of. Whenever you push things aside, it's easy to just avoid it and keep it. And believe me, it was really important that I pulled everything out because somehow the most random things can just end up being shoved into cabinets and drawers, especially when it's an area that your kids are using most frequently. So we had tons of half-used toothpaste bottles and just things under here that shouldn't be here, like cable cords for charging and all the random stuff. So I wanted to make sure I pulled everything out so I can see what I'm working with. And it really is such a game changer because half the time you don't realize what you have. And you guys, I'm really trying to lean into being a little bit more minimal with all of our stuff. And honestly, it's not easy to do, especially when you have kids. But I've noticed the less that we keep in the cabinets, the easier it is for them to stay organized and for me not to lose my mind every time I open up the door. So I'm really trying hard. I'm trying to minimize. I'm trying to only keep things that we actually need and use. Let me know if you guys feel like you are like me, where you want to be minimal or more minimal, but it's just hard because you have a lot of people in your house. I feel like that's where I'm at. I really struggle because with 6 people, each person has items that they really love and they use, and just trying to manage it all, it can feel like a lot. So if you feel like that too, don't worry, I'm right there with you. I'm on that struggle bus as well. So as I'm decluttering, I'm just really asking, do we use this? Is it expired? Is it nasty? Is it old? Is it just taking up space? Because if it is, just toss it, get rid of it. It's time to just let things go and stop holding on to things just in case. I know that's a lot of my problem. I hold on to a lot of stuff for just in case, or maybe one day I will use, and I need to stop doing that. Oh, I just showed you guys the nasty toothbrush, Ethan. Ethan makes such a mess with this toothbrush. I forget the name of this thing, but he loves it. I love it too because it has a blue light on it. It's supposed to disinfect and whiten their teeth at the same time while they brush. And you turn the button on, it not only like vibrates, but it also has the light. It has music, so it's entertaining. But it's so messy. You're supposed to buy this foaming toothpaste to go in it, and I just haven't went and bought more of it. So he's been using regular toothpaste and it gets so gunked up in here. It's disgusting. So I went ahead, cleared it off. He doesn't use it every day, so I'm just gonna put it in the drawer because I did put our water pick on top of the counter, if you guys saw that. And that is because Aubrey has been needing to floss her teeth more, and you guys know she has braces right now, which I don't think I told y'all, but she is scheduled to get them off the day before Thanksgiving, and she is so excited about it. I can't believe we're already here. I'm like, how are we already done with braces? That went by so fast. And I cannot wait to see what her teeth are going to look like when she gets them off. So anyway, that's why I pulled out the water pick. I put that in the corner. Otherwise, we would have his little toothbrush over there. But if he wants to use it, he can pull it out. and now it's nice and neatly organized and clean. I am using my Method wood cleaner to wipe everything down. It is one of my favorite cleaners to use, especially on wood, and that is because it's more liquidy versus whenever you use like a Pledge. I feel like Pledge is kind of greasy and it doesn't get stuck on grime. So whenever I'm cleaning, especially the kids' bathroom, I like to use the Method cleaner. It's liquidy, and for that stuck on toothpaste and random fingerprints, it does a way better job at taking that off of my cabinets versus if I'm using Pledge. I don't know about you guys. I really don't like Pledge that much. My husband loves it because he loves that film that it leaves on stuff. But for me, when I'm cleaning grime, it drives me insane because I have to use so much and I have to sit there and scrub, and it will not take off stuck on whatever on cabinets. Just like in the kitchen, same thing. I don't like using it in the kitchen unless I've already wiped down the cabinets with my Method cleaner and I want to have that nice shiny polished look. Then I'll go in with the Pledge, but honestly, the Method cleaner makes it look just as shiny too, and it gets off the grime and I don't have to scrub for forever. So definitely a tip if you guys haven't tried the Method wood cleaner. Highly recommend. It's going to make your life a lot easier, and it smells really good. I love the smell of it. It honestly reminds me of Dr. Pepper. It's supposed to be an almond scent, but I think it smells like Dr. Pepper. All right, now that things are wiped down and I can take an inventory of what we got going on in here, we're gonna go through it. My basket had, I don't even know what it was, but it was stuck to the bottom and it was all over the ponytails. So I'm setting aside all the ponytails. I'm gonna put those in the washer. That way I can wash them because y'all, it was nasty. I have no idea what it could have been. It was brown and sticky. You just never know what you're gonna get when you're cleaning up a kid's space. I swear, it's like a whole nother level. Ugh, look at that. So gross. Took quite a few wipes, but finally got it off of there. I'd love to hear if you guys have any fun plans this weekend. So we are going to be going to a fall festival this weekend, and the kids are beyond excited about it. We love going to pumpkin patches and the corn mazes and just doing all the fun fall things. And I saw this little flyer on my Facebook for the locals that they're doing a fun fall festival in Pungo. So we're going to go out there. We're going to go check it out. They're supposed to have face painting, pumpkin painting, all the festive food. So we are really excited about that. So we're going to be doing that on Saturday, and we're also planning on doing a fun movie night Friday night. I've really been trying to make a point to do movie nights at home, just a fun stay at home. We go up to the dollar store, pick out some candy, get some popcorn, just try to make it a special night, probably about once a month. It's just really been hitting me that my kids are just getting older, and it's tough. Like when the kids get older, it's tough finding things that they want to do with their parents. So movie nights are usually always a hit, even with my older girls. So I've been trying to do those pretty frequently just so we can make those memories and just have something to look back on. I know I really enjoy it, and they seem to as well. So I'm hoping these are going to be fond memories for them. So this weekend should be a pretty fun one for us, but I'd love to hear if you guys have any fun plans. Something else I want to look into that I have been saying for years now, and we haven't done it. I want to go apple picking so bad. I've never been apple picking. I thought it would be so much fun. We have tons of strawberry fields around us, and at the beginning of summer, we like to go do that, but we have not been apple picking before. So I need to look around. I want to apple pick. It would be so fun to take the kids and just spend the day getting some fresh picked apples. I truly love this time of year, so I just got interrupted because my doorbell rang and I went down there and we got a little boo basket. Let me know if your neighborhood does this or not, but I am so surprised. Every neighborhood that we've lived in, they do the boo baskets every year around Halloween time. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically a basket of goodies that they leave on your front doorstep. You don't know who it's from typically, unless you have a Ring camera like me. But they leave you a little basket of goodies on the front door and it says you've been booed, and then you're supposed to pay it forward. So you fill up a basket, you go drop it off at a different neighbor's house and tell them to put like a sign up in their window to let other people know that they've already been booed. That way you don't get two baskets. But it's such a cute idea, and we just got a boo basket. So my kids are gonna be so excited when they get home, and they loaded us up with some stuff. We have tons of goodies in there, so I'm gonna have to go pick up some things so we can pay it forward. It looks so much better in here. I have only bathroom products now because we do have plenty of space in our closets for the cleaning products. So these are my extra shampoos, conditioner, body wash, dog shampoo, Epsom salt for soaking. Down here is all of the hair appliances, blow dryer, straightener, some hair gel back there. This is going to be for all the dental hygiene. We have Ethan's extra little toothbrush thing, flossers, toothpaste, a water pick. In here, we have it empty. I'm gonna move the trash can, but it'll be nice to put the trash can in here. That way it's not visible, it's hidden away. Down here, we have feminine products, extra toilet paper, and then this is like skincare, bath care, lotion type stuff. So much better and organized. And if y'all don't do the boo baskets, you should start the tradition. Go online. You can typically find the free PDFs where you can print it off and put it in the basket. That way they can let people know if they've been booed, and then you can start a new little tradition. And it's just really fun to give somebody a surprise. Who doesn't want something to just brighten their day? Even if they don't have kids, I feel like anybody would love a little basket full of treats. But now we are cleaning the floors of the bathroom. Now that everything is finally clean in here, we can do the last final touch, which are these nasty floors. So I first vacuumed, then we're going to be mopping. Inside of my mop, I have the Mr. Clean Harvest Spice scent. It smells so good. I believe it's called Harvest Spice. Either Harvest Spice or Pumpkin Spice, but either way, it smells like pumpkin spice and it smells phenomenal. I found it at Walmart, but I haven't been able to find it ever since. So check on Amazon. I know my best friend just ordered it off of there, but it smells so good. She told me there's a pine one too from him. I need to check that one out. Their bathroom looks so good now, nice and organized, wiped down, no more toothpaste, but y'all look at the hallway now. It never fails. Every time you clean one area, you seem to make a mess in another place. So we're gonna get this hallway cleaned up. I really need to vacuum upstairs. You guys know my corded vacuum broke about a couple months ago. I haven't replaced it yet. That is on my want list. Hopefully soon I can get a new corded vacuum. I just feel like they do a lot better job getting deep in the carpet. My Dyson does great for like surface level, but every once in a while I want a good deep vacuum on my carpet. So I'm hoping to get a new vacuum soon. If I do get one, it will likely be a Shark. I love Shark corded vacuums. But we're gonna get this area cleaned up over here. We have a few things left over from Adrian's declutter. I moved, all of her trash bags were up here. There's just a couple items. I had the kids throw away the trash and they just didn't bring down some stuff. So I'm gonna bring some stuff downstairs, get that out of here, vacuum up here, bring down my Halloween bin. I really wanna decorate the front of the house for Halloween very soon because it's it's about to be October. So I'm gonna bring that downstairs, put it into the garage, and yeah, let's clean up this area right here. And of course, we're also gonna start some laundry. I'm also gonna show you guys a little clip into Adrian's room so you can see how she's been keeping it clean. I am so proud of her. She's been doing so good. Even talking to her, she said it herself. She was like, you know, my room was so messy that it felt way too overwhelming and she didn't know where to start, and that's why she just kept leaving it. So here is my little encouragement to you guys. If your child is really struggling with cleaning their room or keeping up with their room, and you look in there and you see it is very, very messy, very overwhelming, unorganized, I encourage you to take the time to organize their room for them, even though you might want them to do it themselves, which of course they should be able to. But sometimes when things get really overwhelming, we all just need that helping hand, that person to come in, either encourage us and do it with us, or to help us out and do it for us. I mean, we all need to hire a cleaning lady every once in a while, or a mechanic, or whatever it might be. We all need help sometimes. So if you want your children to really be able to stay on top of their messes, it would be a great idea to go in there, organize it, give everything a home, and I promise they will keep it clean for so much longer, especially if you peek in there more often afterwards and make sure they're keeping up with it. I have been very impressed. It's been almost 2 weeks now and her room looks identical to what it did when I got done first cleaning it. And here it is. The only thing you might notice is under her bed, we had a pile of clothes, but those are all clean and they're laid out and they are waiting for me to go grab some hangers. I have been on the hunt for hangers. We went up to the dollar store, but all they had were those like velvet hangers, and we just don't really like them. They get stuck to the clothes, which is great if you have like sweaters and stuff that fall off the hanger, but all of her stuff is mainly t-shirts, and so she did not want those hangers. But I did finally go out. I ended up going to TJ Maxx and Ross and picking some up and hanging those up for her. So that is finally out from underneath her bed. And if you guys want to see that, I'll link it up in the cards. It is my newest vlog. It was such a fun day. I went out shopping. I got to just look at everything. It was one of the first shopping experiences without the children now that all the kids are in school. And it was so nice. I just got to look at everything. Then I came home and I decorated the house with my new things that I picked up from TJ Maxx and Ross. So it was a really fun day. If you guys want to see that, I will link it.
Watch out, this small world is closing in, no doubt. You've been in some nasty pain, but I'll shout right until you really hear.
I love vacuum lines. It is the best feeling walking into a freshly vacuumed area. It makes me so happy, especially when you lay down the carpet freshener first. It just smells so good. It looks good with the lines. But after we get done doing this, I am going to share a grocery haul with you guys. Then we're going to head downstairs and we're going to tackle some cat throw up that was on my carpet, and unfortunately the Resolve did not take it out. I ended up having to go to the store, pick up some more Shout, and I still need to tackle that. I really hope I can get that stain out of the carpet. If you guys have a suggestion on a really good cleaning product for pet stains like that, let me know, because yeah, I really hope that stain comes out. Well, before we head downstairs and share the grocery haul and stuff, I forgot we had a load of laundry to do. I did go ahead and fluff that in the dryer. That way I can get the wrinkles out before we fold it. And I know you got a load of laundry in your dryer or in a basket somewhere. Go get it. Get up right now. Let's go get it and let's start folding together. Thought I would include a grocery haul in today's cleaning video since I haven't done one in a while. This was a quick Sam's Club run. Today's Sunday. I just wanted to pick up a few things for the kids for school. So we'll start over here. The girls were with me, so they picked out these pretzel crisps. It is pumpkin spice. It looks so good. Some more half and half, of course, for my coffees. 2-pack of bread. I have been trying to make a lot of homemade bread, but I'm trying to make sure I keep some on hand too in case, you know, I don't have any. We picked up some ice cream for the week for the kids for dessert. Some more butter. I have been doing so much baking, so I've been using a ton of butter. And what I like to do is I freeze 2 of them and then just pull them out whenever I need them, which is nice because you don't have to keep all of it in your fridge. Some protein waffles. We are so excited to find these at Sam's Club. They just started selling these and we tried a few different flavors of them. My kids love them. They say they taste like regular waffles, but they have more protein in them. So I love that for the kids. So pick those up. Got some more Oikos 000 yogurt. My kids love this with some granola for breakfast or as a snack. My husband requested oatmeal cream pies. So we got some oatmeal cream pies. This was something extra where we just fell in love when they saw them. Y'all, these blankets were only like $10.80 something. So $11 and they are so super soft. I picked this one out for Adrienne. We're gonna tuck that away for her birthday. And then I got this one for my bedroom. You guys know I bought the new green sheet set and I really want to paint a wall green in there. And I just thought that blanket would be so pretty. And this rug for the bathroom, oh my goodness, you guys, it is so soft. It was right under $14, so I got 2 of them. I'll put these in my bathroom and this is just gonna match so good. It's gonna look so nice. I'm gonna put that in there here in just a moment. I'm almost out of my laundry beads, so Aubrey picked out this one. This is actually my go-to scent. I used to use a while ago. It smells so good. The Downy Calm Lavender and Vanilla Bean. Picked up some skinny popcorn for the kids to pack in their lunches. A big thing of cheese. You guys know we go through cheese like crazy. Aubrey wanted this kind of ice cream instead of the scoop ice cream, so we got the drumsticks too. And then some energy drinks for my husband. That is everything that I got. I spent a total of $200. And we're gonna go ahead and put those rugs into my bathroom. I was so excited. When I say they are plush and soft, I mean it. They are so amazing, so nice that I ended up ordering some rugs for the kids' bathroom. So you guys saw we did have the white rugs in there. I ordered them some dark blue ones. I thought it would match really well with their shower curtain. Their shower curtain is white, pink, and blue. And I didn't want to go too girly because the boys use that shared bathroom as well. So I thought the dark blue would just really mesh well together. I just got them in today and put them into the kids' bathroom. I love them so much. Definitely recommend if you guys have a Sam's Club membership, get you some of these rugs. They are such good quality for $14. But now it is time to flashback forward to the next day and tackle the cat throw up on my carpet. And it was everywhere. I'm assuming he threw up overnight. I can't believe I didn't notice it first thing in the morning when I was getting the kids ready for school. I'm thinking because it's still pretty dark outside and we don't turn on the lights in this room that I just didn't notice it. But yeah, by the time I got to it, it was hardened and nasty. So yeah, I'm assuming that's why it left a stain and I'm really hoping I can get it up.
Until it's out of sight.
Let me know, are you a rerun type of person or are you a watch it one time and then never really watch it again? I am a rerun type of person. I love having background noise and typically the TV as the background. And I like to put on shows that I've seen before. That way I can get things done and not get distracted because I already have that like mental picture of what's going on in the show or the movie while I'm doing stuff. So I don't have to stop. I can just listen. So what I've been putting on as my background noise recently is The Ranch on Netflix. Let me know if you guys have seen that show. It is so hilarious. It has been quite a few years since I first watched it. We watched it back when I lived in San Antonio when Austin was a baby. So probably like 8 or 7 years ago was the last time that I watched it. And my mom was the one who actually told me about it. It is hilarious. Well, I've been rewatching it and my husband has been watching it with me too, and he has been dying laughing. And he's like, I can't believe I've never watched this before. So I think we might start that show from the beginning sometime soon so he can watch the full thing. But it is such a good show. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It is a good laugh. Okay, next up on my list of things that I wanted to tackle was the clutter on the countertop. So we're gonna get this table cleaned up, wiped down. We're gonna go into the kitchen, do the same thing before we head into my son's bedroom and finally paint his wall. He had been begging me for so long to do this and I really wanted to get to it this day. So I was trying to hustle and get all the areas tackled so I could do his bedroom last. Projects like painting can take some time, so I just wanted to make sure the house was clean before the chaos of the kids coming home and dinner and all the things. So thankfully I did have enough time to get to his wall. So we will be doing that in today's video. We have to clean his bedroom first because of course it was messy and there was no way I could paint a wall in there without cleaning it first. So we will be cleaning his bedroom and then painting. And I love the blue that we picked out. We got it from Home Depot. If I can find the name of it, I will put it on the screen for you guys. Is this not the cutest piece right here? It is my newest vase. I got it off at the TikTok shop. I'll link it for y'all. I'm obsessed. It is so adorable. I think it would also be really cute as a jar to put like some candy and stuff in too, but I'm loving it over here on the table. I do end up getting a new table runner to go with it. I have been on the hunt for one and I finally found one at, I believe it was Ross, that I just fell in love with. I was really wanting to get two of them because I wanted to put the same one on this table that you see in the background. But unfortunately they only had one. I'm gonna look on Amazon and see if I can find the same one because I love it so much. It is time to tackle my son Austin's bedroom. He just had a lot of clothes on the floor. So we're gonna get the clothes picked up. We have to slide the bed over, the dressers over. I wanted to paint that back wall. We were kind of contemplating if we were gonna paint the wall that had the poster on it or if we wanted to do that wall where his bed was, and we ended up deciding on the wall with the bed because he said it would look better. Whenever you looked into his room, it would be more noticeable. I'm hoping to find an armoire or a bigger dresser for his bedroom, preferably on Facebook Marketplace or possibly if I could get one through a sponsorship. So I'm trying to hold out until I can find one that would be a little more affordable. So for now, we're just working with the space that we have. You guys know this used to be my mom's old bedroom. She lived with us for right under a year recently. And so when she moved out, we decided to give this space to Austin. It's not technically a bedroom. It is considered a study because there's no closet in here. So to find storage and just make everything fit, it is a little bit of a struggle, but we got to work with what we got. He was just determined to have his own space. He did not care if he had a closet or not, of course. So what we do is we keep a bin underneath his bed for all of his toys and Nerf guns, things like that. And then his dressers are full of all of his clothes, which I do end up going through and reorganizing it for him because it had started getting really messy. So I did do that. I shared that on my membership tier. If you guys want to see that, go ahead and join. You can see my exclusive videos over there. But I finally reorganized because he was pulling out his t-shirts and they were so wrinkled up. And I just knew I had to go in and fix it for him because he is not the best at keeping things organized. And it doesn't help not having a closet. So hopefully soon we can get something for him. Here is the color I'm going with. It is a bear color. So I did notice right there, the color name is Big Surf. So if you guys want that color, it is Big Surf. And I just love it. I think it is such a pretty blue. I might save the rest of this paint and possibly paint another area with it. Who knows? But I was very impressed with this paint. I did splurge and buy the more expensive one, the one that had the primer in it. Even though we didn't really need primer, I went ahead and just got it. And I am so glad that I did. I felt like this paint just went a lot further. You know how sometimes when you're painting, it's like you have to keep re-dipping your brush in and having to paint over the same spot numerous times? Well, this one, I did not have to do that. It coated the wall so easily. I felt like the paint just stretched really far for our project. So highly recommend the Bear paint. It worked really good. And what I like to do is do the trim first because of course that is the most tedious part. It takes the longest. I personally don't tape up my walls or anything. I just freehand it. And that's because I take my time. I really go very slow. I try to be meticulous and careful. And thankfully I have a pretty steady hand, so I usually don't have too many issues. Every once in a blue moon, like the paint will drip off of my paintbrush if I put a little too much. And I always keep a damp towel close by, and if you wipe it immediately, it'll come right off, but you just have to make sure you wipe it right away. Otherwise, once it dries a little bit, there's no coming off. So just a little tip, if you want to try to do it this way, have a wet towel close by, and that works for your walls as well. I got some on the other side of the wall and I just quickly wiped it away and it came right off. If you get it on the baseboards, same thing, wipe it really quick, it comes right off. Now, if you get it on the carpet, that's another story. It's not going to come off, so be careful with your carpet.
Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be.
I think at this time I had about an hour until the kids were getting off the bus, so I was trying to hustle. I really wanted to put a big dent in painting before Austin got home and got to see it. So I was trying to move quick, but still be very careful because I did not want to make a mess.
Where are you now? Heard you live far away, but just tell me where and I'll come see ya. Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need ya. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now
be on the lookout for some more little mini projects like this. I'm getting the urge to just change up the walls in the house. They're so bare right now. I'm just ready for some color. So the next thing I'm gonna be working on is my laundry room, and I decided on the wallpaper. Now I have to pick out a color, so I'm hoping I can get everything that I need soon and start filming that because I am so excited. I cannot wait to change up my laundry room.
Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close
I don't know about you guys, but I feel like my depth perception is always so off. When I have to get on a ladder and I know a fan is close by, I am so paranoid that I'm gonna hit my head on the fan. It always seems like it's so close to me, even though I know I have enough space. I'm not gonna hit my head on it, but I always freak myself out. I have to keep double checking, making sure I don't get too close to the fan. But there was no way I was gonna turn off the fan because the fumes, not that they're super strong, but they're definitely noticeable. So I like to keep the airflow moving.
I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be. We were meant to be.
Yay, the hard part is done, the trim is done, and now it's time to roll. This is my favorite part. It's so fun, satisfying, and you get done super quick. So we're gonna go ahead and pour some paint into my little tray and finish this bedroom up. But I wanted to share some super exciting news that we got this week. It is about my sister. So I believe I mentioned it before. So my younger sister, Danielle, she has a little girl. She is 2 years old, but she recently found out that she's pregnant, and she just found out the gender of the baby, and they're having another little girl, and I am so excited for them. I cannot wait to meet her and see what she looks like. It's so fun having two girls close together in age. That is pretty much how my girls are. They're about 2 years and 8 months apart, and they just always were the best of friends. Of course, they don't get along all the time, but they have a really good relationship, a really special relationship. So I'm excited for her, and that her girls are going to be able to hopefully have that bond too. But that is so exciting, and I just had to share it with you guys.
I'm not gonna play nice. I'll be the witch you tell your friends about. I'm the crazy ex-girl you pretend you don't know, 'cause you know I could ruin your life. Rumor has it you have someone new. She'll regret you like a bad tattoo. 'Cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give a nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon. I don't give an F, so go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for ya. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out.
My arm was starting to get tired. I kept having to grab it with both hands because I thought I was gonna drop the roller. That thing gets heavy after a while and all the constant rolling. So I was having to hold it with both hands to make sure I didn't accidentally fling the thing out of my hand and drop it on the carpet.
Forget I know your secrets too. In a minute I can spill the truth. 'Cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. I don't give up, nothing sticks to me, baby. Yes, hon, I'm Teflon, I don't give it up. So go ahead and tell them I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough. 'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough.
I always get so worried that after it dries, I'm gonna have like missing patches because that has happened to me before. I have bought the cheap paint from Walmart and rolled it all on and then waited for it to dry, and then you just notice all the little specks where it didn't soak in. But you guys, this paint, like I said, this paint is freaking awesome. It did such a good job. I had no missing spots. It rolled on nice and thick. So I was very pleased when I got done. I did not have to do any patchwork. I did not have to go over it again. And I still have a ton of paint left over in my paint can.
Spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. Little bit too much. A little bit too much. A little bit too much. I'm a little bit too much for you. Maybe you're not man enough.
Yay! It is all done. It looks so good. I have to put my light in here because it's pretty dark in his room. I need to change the light bulbs to the brighter ones, but it looks so good. It is still drying. I'll put the outlets back on after it's all the way dry. Austin was so excited when he got home to see that I painted his wall, so perfect timing. The boys are now home. Adrian's home. Aubrey should be here in about 30 minutes, and it is time for me to get started on dinner. I feel like I got so much done today. I am pooped. I am ready to sit down and relax, but I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I hope you subscribe. I upload new cleaning motivation weekly, and I would love to have you here. But I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!